Hello, thank you for logging on today. In the journey of life, as we walk towards success, prosperity, victory, it is important, as we now know, to have a vision. But this vision needs to be backed up with strong desire, as we've also talked about, and a clear plan that you would work towards in terms of achieving the vision. And we emphasized previously in other sessions that we've touched on the importance of having a strong desire. It's a strong desire that would keep you awake even late at night when everyone else is asleep while you're working on that vision and dream. It's a strong desire that gets you up very early in the morning to keep working on that dream. So a strong desire is very important. But I'd like to go a little bit further now and start to look at another very crucial ingredient for success. And in this part, I'd like to look at the dimension of faith for success. And within this, I'd like to touch on meditation, positive mental attitude, positive confession. Some people have called the principle autosuggestion. And I'd like to look at how these can help to bring you into success. Because you can have a vision, have a strong desire, but if you have the wrong mental attitude, you would struggle to achieve success. You would need faith to be able to take bold steps. There's a story about a young boy, 18 years old boy. He was pitched against a giant, Goliath. So I'm talking about David and Goliath. David was bold in faith, and he went out in faith. And this is why it's important that you have faith, because you're looking at that dream or that vision and you think it's very big and you might not be able to achieve it, and that's probably true. But who knows what can happen if you really launch out in faith with boldness? Who knows? And that's where faith comes in. Faith gives you that boldness to do some of the things that previously or even people around you might term impossible, unwise, risky. But you would need to apply yourself and work towards the actualization of that dream, of that plan by faith. And so that's where the element of faith can come in. I'd like to delve into this a little bit more in our next session. But today, I want to start to encourage you and to stir your heart up on the subject of faith. And within this session, as we start to go into this a little bit more in the next few weeks, we will look at very powerful examples. We talked about David just now, but then there are loads of other examples, whether it's in very much historic biblical times or even modern history. There are very many examples of how people like you and I have applied faith and they've gotten great results. So thank you so much for logging on today, and I look forward to taking you on this journey with me. Thank you. God bless you.